Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Knight of Stones and the Horse. We haven't seen this one in a bit, so let me just go over this here a little bit. The way I kind of explain the court cards, kings rule the kingdom, queens rule the castle, pages are messengers, and that's the first one. Knights to me are more of the tacticians, okay? They're, knights will go out to the battle and, they're either going to fight, or negotiate. It all depends on what the king wants to do. And this Knight of Stones is, he's a knight of materialism. He's a knight of understanding, what he has as far as, wealth, what he can offer you, okay? And all knights are here to make an offer, okay? The other thing that they are is, to let you know you're going on a quest, okay? And what better card to have come up than this horse so you can ride forward on your quest, right? Again, the stones is all about materialism, security, stability, and the horse is symbolic of freedom to show you the path that you are on, okay? Because you can guide it wherever you want if you know how to control a horse. Otherwise, he's just going to show you how to go forward, okay? And what just dropped off is the Queen of Bows in the hair. So here she is. She's been on this journey with you for a little bit. You guys sat by this pool of water. The Page of Bows is still here. You got the creativity thing going on. She's nurturing you along the way. And, the Page of Bows, the Stoat, is saying, who's offering you an opportunity? Well, this knight, decides to join the party. Okay, the Queen says, I've done all I can do. I've given you the guidance. I've given you the wisdom. You've asked me some hard questions. But it's time to move on. There are other people out there for me, to nurture. And the Page is here, and he's saying, there's so many opportunities out there for you to take on, especially in a creative realm. And, you're sitting by the pool and you're still enduring things with the Five of Stones, and, you're kind of feeling that there's some injustice going on with that Two of Arrows. Things just don't seem to be adding up, right? And then the Page of Vessels showed up, and now there's four of you sitting there, okay? And the Page of Vessels is saying, where do you need to let your feelings show, right? And sometimes maybe feelings aren't the right word. Maybe it's just standing up for yourself, right? And how you want to move forward. Or, who is it that you can trust? Where do you need to trust to make things, move forward, right? Can you trust yourself to move forward? We talked a little bit about that with that responsibility card yesterday. So, as you're thinking, moving forward on this quest, you have to, you got to ask yourself, is there someone, or am I the person who can get this job done? That's what this card stands for, right? A person who will get just the job done, but also will stand by you. And all the court cards will stand by you, whatever decision you want to make, all right? But this horse is leading you along the way, and he's saying, you know what? You can lead me to water. I don't have to drink, but you can lead me to water. And he'll follow you, and he'll stand by you. And you've got the support of the universe. The Magician was a while back. The Queen of Bows, like I said, just dropped off. They're supporting you. The Page of Bows, the Page of Vessels. They're supporting you on this journey, even though you're sitting by this pool taking a little respite. So here you hop on this horse and you say, hey, I want to go on this quest. And the horse looks up at you and says, you know what? Let's go over the details, okay? Or, what is the process you want to do moving forward with this creative project? Whether it's in a career or whether it's in your life, personal communications, relationships, however you want to look at it. And you kind of lay out the plan and say, look, this is what I want to do. A, B, and C. This is how I feel about it. So I'm invested, okay? And this is where I really feel the opportunity is for me to move forward. And the horse says, you know what? I like that. But as you continue to move on, make sure, as we're traveling down this path, whenever you want to get ready to go, that we take pride in what we do. And you're like, absolutely. Whatever project I'm going to do, I'm going to take pride in, right? I'm going to give it my best effort. I'm going to, give it, an A plus, right? Same thing with my relationships. I'm going to work hard on this relationship. I want this relationship to succeed, right? Now, if this is an event, it's about being persistent. The horse is about being persistent here. So, if you're working on that project and you're coming across these, this injustice, whatever, okay, you're enduring, everything that's going on. You're just being persistent. You're just like, we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. It's got to be done by the end of the month. And you know what? This project's going to work. Or if it's a relationship, you're looking at it going, you know what? I'm going to keep working on this. I'm going to keep working on strengthening this relationship. And then if this is a happening that's going on in your life, this could be, an opportunity for employment. Looking at opportunities, again, that page of bows, the stoat, looking at opportunities to create something that's going to make you happy, right? Again, where is that feeling that you have to show with that page of bows? So, you're talking about your plan with both pages and the knight. The knight goes, you know what? I'm going to fight for everything that you want as you're moving forward. I'm going to fight for that security. I'm going to fight for that security in your relationship. I'm going to fight for that security in that job. I'm going to fight for security in that career. And if I can't fight, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to negotiate. I'm going to give those words of wisdom to say, you are the number one person for this job. You are the best person in this relationship for this person. Because these are the traits and the characters that you are exhibiting, okay, or that, he has, she has, for this relationship. And that's how that knight works, okay? That's how that knight becomes that, that fighter and negotiator, and he can, make them an offer that they can't refuse or show them something, right? That just, you know what? Johnny Be Good can be a really great guy. He succeeded on all these projects. He'd be a great thing, a great person to move forward on this next project. Or, you know what? This guy really treats me well. This gal really treats me well. And, I'm ready to move forward. What's it going to take to, have a longer lasting relationship, right? And have that communication say, you know what? Any communication, any relationship is going to have some give and take. And that knight is sitting there going, you know what? If he gives a little bit and you give a little bit, how will that work out for you? Right? So where do you need to push through in that relationship to where it's not such a burden? Okay, with responsibility. How can you share that within, your house? Or how can you share that with the project at work? That's one of the questions that horse asks. Where do you need to push through? Just don't hold it all in. Again, that page of vessels, the otter wants you to express those feelings. And then the other question that this horse asks is, what's holding you back? Fear? What do you got to be afraid of? Right? What's the worst they can say? No? Fear to me is just false evidence appearing real. You don't know, okay, until you ask the question. And then once you know what the question is, all right, and you get the answer, maybe it's not what you're looking for, but at the same time, now you got an answer. Now you can move forward. Now you can hop on that horse and go on your quest. And while you're doing that, the messenger oracle is telling you to heed your dreams. We had this come up earlier, all right? And, listening to dreams and watch and remembering them and kind of reflecting on them, your dreams are a pathway to where you are going. So heed those dreams, hop on that horse, and enjoy your quest. That's the message today out of the Wildwood Tarot deck. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and give me a thumbs up. This is D for Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Stay safe.